You know what? You're special, TikTok. So everybody else, you're live. So let me do a recap. I had somebody in my community ask me a question. They said, how can I take advantage of or get in on the disaster relief contracts that are coming out? And my response was, let me go live. So I talked about most of these contracts or contractors have already been pre-vetted. They're on a list. Because in situations where you have flooding, they don't have time to go through the RFP process. And they're not single sourcing or sole sourcing all of this stuff. These businesses are on a pre-certified or pre-selected list. What does that mean? That means these businesses sat down and said, here's my business credentials, here's my NACE code, here are my business resume. I want to be on your rough and ready list. What does that list do? That list does for the government. When an emergency comes up, there's a short list by NACE code that the government can go to and say, I need an engineer for this dam that's getting ready to crack. I need snow removal services because we got a blizzard came out of nowhere and we need to deploy. We have banks overrunning and we need to deploy people and we need to pull people from other states. So that's what this short list does. So if you want to go through the process, if you want to take advantage of these contracts, you need to go through the process. FEMA has them. Department of Transportation has them. That's on the federal level. On your state level, Department of Transportation has it. Don't forget, the Department of Transportation exists on the federal level and the state level. And you need to be on both levels. You have to decide. We talked about that. I'm hosting the summit this week, Contracting and Business Week. This is the first week of low-hanging fruit season, and I do this every year. We're in the fourth quarter of the government contracting year, but we're also at the mid-year mark. So this is make it or break it season. And why do I say that? Because people usually get to July and want to give up. And I'm here to tell you, you don't have to give up. You need to flip a switch and change direction. So this week, if you're within the sound of my voice, you need to be on Contracting and Business because you can hear something that you can alter your strategy, course correct, shift your mindset, create a strategy if you didn't have one, and change the trajectory of your business. Now, what I did just say was you can't skip steps in the process. Skipping steps cause you to trip and fall. But with the right mentor and coach, you can accelerate through the steps. I'm going to say that again. You can't skip steps in the process, but with the right mentor and coach, you can accelerate through steps. That is why you have a mentor. That is why you have a coach. And I'm going to go here and I'm going to shock some people. One consultant isn't going to do it for all of you. Guess what? I have a marketing coach. I have a business coach. I have a mindset coach. I have a spiritual coach. I don't depend on one person to do it all for me. And a lot of people want to hire one person to be your magic guru and wave a wand over your business like abracadabra and poof, all of your stuff is fixed, and it doesn't work like that. Yes or yes? Does that make sense to you? And if it doesn't make sense, I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to keep saying it until it resonates. This is not Mandrake the Magician time. It isn't. This is the time to sit down and get the work done. And when you need help, you ask for the help. Does that make sense? Because sitting by yourself, and I'm going to tell you, isolation is a trick of the enemy. Everybody know who I'm talking about. Everybody know what I'm talking about. Sitting in isolation, stewing and brewing, trying to figure it out on your own is a trick of the enemy to keep you stuck. Because if you could have figured it out on your own, you would have done it already. You need to get help. Period, point blank. When I got help with my marketing, guess what? It works. When I got help with my mindset, I didn't mind going live. It helps. I'm sitting here live and I was chilling, working on reworking. Hold up, let me tell y'all something. I've actually completed this workbook for my contracting and business week. Why am I sitting here redoing the workbook? Why am I sitting here redoing the workbook? It is 9:00. I should be chilling with my feet up, but I'm redoing the workbook for tomorrow. But you know why? Because I understand my audience. Don't be calling me an overachiever. Don't be coming for me. But I understand my audience. And I read the comments everybody leaves. So guess what? At the Contractors Intensive in September, on September 19th and 20th, I had a commenter say they need to understand the bid and proposal process and record keeping. That's what we're talking about, the Contractor Intensive. Because I told my audience today, after I gave them homework, that tomorrow I was going to tell them how to work with me so that they don't have to do this alone. You see how that works? I'm not just overachieving coming for me. I'm serving my community. Hey, Miss Kelly, that's what you do when you're a servant leader. You see the needs of your audience and you work with that need. I recognize that my audience, I was doing too much with my audience the other day on the live, and I said, okay, let me pull back. I realized that I given the homework assignment that I wanted to give today. Nobody would have showed up to my live tomorrow. Yeah, let me tell you what the homework assignment was going to be. And one of the people on my live, it was on my live today. So let me tell you what your homework assignment was supposed to be. Today's talk was on strategic partnering. Now, the assignment was to do self-reflect and see if you're ready to partner and on what level. Are you ready to be a prime, a subcontractor, or were you ready to joint venture? The other part of the assignment was supposed to be to justify why somebody should partner with you, and then identify the type of partner who you want to partner with. I didn't give y'all all of that because I knew it was going to be too much. Now, if I'd have given you all of that after telling you to craft your contracting plan from yesterday, I know it was a great assignment, but if I had given you all of that on top of the contracting plan you're supposed to start creating, would you have done all the work? I'm looking for completion. And I really feel, and tomorrow we're talking about compliance. So I'm toying with if I should give a homework assignment tomorrow or what that assignment should be. I know what I want to give. See, it's honestly probably not. It would have been too much. And I would rather you be complete than to give something you would not do. And that is the thing. I want people to walk out of this week with things they're going to act on. I want you to get off of my live and spend the rest of the afternoon acting and implementing. Period. In the discussion. And then you have something that you can implement for the remainder of the year and then go to the next level with. But if I'm giving you stuff that's going to overwhelm you, then what's the point? If I'm giving you things that's going to make you go into a spin, then how am I just demystifying and removing the overwhelm if I'm helping you overwhelm? I can't help you be overwhelmed. I really can't do that. So I just wanted to come on live really quick. TikTok, you got all of it. Everybody else, you just got the last 10 minutes of it. And share that with you. I also want to invite you to join me for the remainder of the week. Contracting and Business Live, Contracting and Business Week. We have compliance is what we're doing tomorrow. And we're wrapping up the week with low hanging fruit season. Thursday, we're talking about low hanging fruit season for new contractors. And Friday is low hanging fruit season for the experienced contractor. Now, for those who went VIP, which was only $97, you are invited to a masterclass on Saturday. Now, if you didn't sign up for VIP, you don't get the masterclass. But if you're interested, send me an inbox, send me a message, send me some smoke signals so we can get you registered. So I'm going to get back to doing what I'm doing, sending out some more emails. And you know what? I think I'm going to prop my feet up and watch some more Law and Order. I'm going to do a my mind is crazy because I was watching something and there were so many business lessons in it. I think I'm going to do a master class on that. But anyway, I just want to jump on here, share that with you, and tell you just keep pressing. You've got this. This is only July. If you're not meeting your numbers, you've got the rest of the year to make your numbers. If you're making your numbers, adjust your strategy, adjust your goals, and you can make the new goal for the rest of the year. I'm Luciana Turner, the founder of the LT&A Consulting Group. Join us tomorrow. I'm streaming live my YouTube channel at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Contracting and Business Week. We're talking about compliance because there's no need of making the money if you're not going to keep it because you violated some rules. So have a great evening. Enjoy the family, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.